the previous one, and we had problems with it. Anyway, okay, we're ready.
Okay. So, shall we start with the review?
Yeah.
Okay. So who is going to present first? Just a minute, David.
No problem.
Not yet. Yeah, come here. Need to be a little.
So first one is for Arik.
Arik, can you start first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So regarding to this issue, we have figured out that producer can put some elements to div containers, and it's helpful to designing pack. And from my side, I can confirm that content producer should put has elements to these containers, and this works. So probably in the future, when content producers will providing activities, they should put some elements to exactly figure out containers.
So, Arik, is still in progress? The spike?
Yeah, I can close this spike.
Okay, I mean, you would be updating the subtask and spike as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
So are you closing all of them? Because
Yeah.
for implementing for showing keyboard, it has been fixed, right? Yeah, it has been fixed, but we need to test this. But we talk about a specific class for divs. Okay. In activity. Okay. All right, sorry. So you're closing 486. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And how about 451?
I have shared important information to Valipan how to test it, how to set environment, and I didn't see any hits from Valipan about test. Because to this issue, I have added some dependencies to project, and Valipan
Actually,
problems with this.
I think he faced some problem in putting. Okay, Gautam.
Yeah. So just explaining how to install this dependency. The thing is, we developed package lock.json. It may create some clashes between the systems. So, it would be better if you just commit the package.json.
Gautam, if you're talking to us, then we can't hear you at all.
Okay, just a minute.
Okay.
So the thing is that we over here we don't commit the package log.json file because it creates some clashes between the code. Even if you install the dependencies separately, there are some clashes. So that's the reason why Valyapan was not able to take build from Arik's branch. So it would be better if you just revoke commits in the package log.json file and do a commit again so that he'll be able to take a build.
Okay. So you.
That's the reason why he was not able to test Eric's build.
So problem is connected with some conflicts, right?
Yeah.
But in the Bitbucket, I didn't see any conflicts between my branch to develop branch.
That's what I'm saying, Arik. We don't commit the package.json file because in the package.json file itself, all the dependencies will be mentioned, and once you give just npm install, everything will be installed in the system locally. So I mean, we use that practice so that to avoid conflicts. It works perfectly for our 5 machines, and I guess it would be the same for you also.
Okay, so I will check out on this branch and I will check this. What is what's the problem?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, so are we keeping it in the sprint and make a spillover then?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an issue for me. If you don't mind it, I simply approve of that.
Yeah, David, I think it would have to stay and move to the next sprint as we are not yet done with the testing.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay, and how about 494?
Okay, it's done.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Okay, so can you close that, Arik?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can move on.
Close.
Okay. Thanks.
4735, no?
Is the screen visible, David?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay, 473 is I want to be taken to the lesson. Scan the QR code. You can see I pick, I'll scan the QR. Okay.
Just open it.
I'll click scan.
You
The
open
camera
Visor
is
over.
okay. Device. Here I have the QR scan. Unit 1. Is redirected to the particular. So it is redirected to the particular list which I have scanned.
Yeah, your voice is breaking so much. I try to disable my camera. Hopefully, it's going to help. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Could you when you you have provided me with the bill, but could you share a few QR codes for lessons as well with me?
Yeah, sure.
So that I can test that.
I'll share you.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's very good. Great.
I'll show that in iOS too.
Android, you have to, iOS, it's connected. Yeah, you won't be able to show that.
What a nice bug on iOS. Look at the tab bar.
Actually, we were about to say that we checked it on a 4-inch device, a 4.7-inch device, and a 5.5-inch device. This bug only appears on the 4.7-inch screen. I mean, it is perfect in a 4-inch like 5S, and for the plus variants also we checked it. It's fine in both the cases.
Okay, and is Valiban aware of that?
Yeah, he has the backlog there.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
So I have to disconnect.
Yeah, you have to disconnect and connect it back.
Okay. Android.
Yeah, but I wonder what's going to happen when we run the app on iPhone 10. I can't wait, you know. When I saw Pulse and the parent app on iPhone 10, I almost fell down from my chair.
Actually, Kalpana is the only person in the office to have an iPhone 10, David. Actually,
we are not a testing device.
Yeah, well, I do not have it either. I had it. Well, I ordered it a week ago. When I finally, because I couldn't convince the head of the office to buy one, but when he saw the screens of the Pulse app, then he decided to buy it immediately. Right. So I'm waiting for mine, and it is going to be probably in January.
Okay. So he's showing the iPhone screen
from Android. From Android, David, you can see the screen.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So I click on this one. I click on the camera. So
okay.
Yeah, open. When I scan that is 473, David, and it is
Good.
Okay. The next one, 474. As a user, I want to type in an access code to unlock the product. So, David, like I told you yesterday, this was the issue. I mean, this was the plugin because of which we were facing the upload issue. I'll just show you. Yeah. So I'm just typing a code. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is the code for. I'll be shown a page saying that the access code is valid. Later, the user can just sign. Go back to the same page. One.
Okay.
So, this one. Is the read.
What's going to happen if you type in a wrong access code?
Yeah, I'll show you. So if I type something other than the specified access code, I'll be shown an error page.
Okay.
Okay. So this one has needs the QR codes also. So likewise, when I unlock a QR, I mean level 1 with using QR code, and if I type in the code, I mean access code for the level 1, I'll be shown an alert again. So for Android.
One more question. Wait. One more question. How do you validate the field? Does it allow to have letters, not only digits but also letters?
Yeah. This one is alphanumeric, so you can type in both letters as well as numbers. But then we have restricted the number of characters to 14 characters. So we have 12 characters. I mean 12 alphanumeric characters plus 2 hyphen. So it comes to 14 characters. We have a limit in that.
Okay, one more question. If you put this access code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 1, 1, 1 behind a QR code, and you scan the QR code, is it going to unlock the level or not?
No, it won't work, because as of now we have just implemented the QR's contents with. I'll just show you. So this one is the. I mean, not this one. Epic slash. I hope you remember the content.
Version number and
with the version number and the level will be the one for level QR code. So that one is different. It's different, but it works it works perfectly the way.
Okay. All right. So we're not going to fix that at this time because we need to wait for backend because it may largely depend on backend. So we're not going to fix that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go on, please.
And moreover, this plugin issue was coming only in iOS, David. So in Android, this one was working perfectly. I mean, the level has been already unlocked over here. And if I type in something over here and go to some other page and come back, content will be cleared.
Okay.
Previously.
Okay.
So I guess that's it in this stupid video.
Okay.
PEMOB 475.
Regarding PEMOB 475, we get an alert. They tries to log in. There is an offline.
I was
Both. I'll sign out now. I'll click on Let's Go. Is the user offline? And clicks on continue. You'll get an alert as you are offline.
This one is more lagging.
Okay, again I click on continue. The user will get offline. And again, if the user is offline.
Sorry, David, this one is this one.
If the user is in online, the user clicks. He will be alert to, and I'll show the demo right now. And if the user clicks continue, he will get an alert as you are online. And again, if the user is in online. The user will be logged in. Any queries regarding this login? Any queries, David?
No. No.
Then we'll move on to the next one. Performance test.
Has done the regression test.
He has shared in the email.
Yeah.
For Android, retest.
Actually, we have fixed a few bugs and I have mentioned them in the email also. Like, these are the list of bugs which have been fixed. These have been put on.
Right, but he also mentioned a few of the bugs in the build as well, right? Did you check his email? iOS. Oh, that is in iOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bugs are in the backlog, and we are planning to schedule them for the next event, so we can skip this one. This has been completed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We do not do anything of it. Okay, the spike. Yeah, I have a question here. So, Ezel, I could see your note, your comment. Kalpana, could you show it to us? The comment at the bottom, I believe.
Can you open that?
Yeah, maybe let's open it. Okay, so the question is whether we want to add a separate story for that, or how are we going to do it, Ezel? Because it may be, well, I have two suggestions. I believe that first of all, you would need to add a separate story to have it completed, right? But I would prefer you to tell me what to describe in this story, because you're an expert here. Secondly, I would first, before including that in the sprint, I would consult it with Manny. So that way, because as he is already taking over that and supervising, I think that it could be a good idea to consult it with him, but I'm not insisting. No, it's not. It's not that I want to insist on that. So it's up to you. So, but what I would definitely do is add a separate story, make an estimation, and then decide what to do with it. And it's up to you whether you want to consult it with Manny or not.
Yes, I would also go with the same. We can add a story for it and go with it.
And you're going to refactor it?
Yeah. So
okay. That's absolutely fine with me. So I think that if you believe that that's all, I think that we could close the slide, then add a story. But would it be possible for you to add the story so that you know how to describe it and how to put it professionally? Okay.
Okay, David, I'll do.
Just let me know that it has been added. Unless, well, I will try well, I believe that I'm going to receive an email, but in case I do not, just ping me that you have already added it, and then we can try to estimate it.
Okay.
Or you can immediately, so it's up to you.
Can you do it now, or?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, before the spend time, you'll be ready for the okay. Okay, so I think you can close the file.
So moving on to the next one.
361. 361 again.
Okay, during the testing, we were not able to reduce this bug. I think it's okay to close it then.
If we
can confirm with Valli.
Okay, I check with Valli upon offline regarding so meantime you proceed with the next story. I check. Come back.
So 363 round. Yeah. Hi David. So as I have shown, manage the downloads, but parallel I'm trying, but haven't completed. Still is in progress.
So it's a spillover, right?
Yeah.
I think David, make changes in the architecture.
Your voice is breaking very much. So I could just hear that it's not completed, right? That's how I figured out that it was a spillover. And then Ezel said something about architecture, and that's all I could understand.
Just a minute, David. We'll connect from another system.
Okay.
David, can you hear me now clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so what Ramkon mentioned, those things can be fixed when we change the architecture.
I see. Okay.
All right. So
what we need to do is, if you add this new task with the change to the architecture, and we estimate it, and we decide to include it in the next sprint, we're not going to include this one. Right? So it's a spillover, but we are not. We are putting it on hold a bit until we fix the task with the architecture, with the refactor. Okay.
Maybe we can link this to that story.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, PEMOB 461, Mahalakshmi.
David, regarding 461.
and Android.
Okay, then, if the user clicks on, let's go and click on create an account. First, in the default, the user will be getting the device settings language, that is in Android in this screen, and this the language is the user.
Why is your icon set to Arabic? Why is your iPhone set to Arabic?
And the with in this device before Valyapan has tested by changing the language, so it is with Arabic. And again, if the user tries to change the language,
Okay.
the list of languages, and if the user clicks on it, the user can change the language according to this. And if the user tries to search the language,
Sorry for this, David.
Yeah, they are saying. Always the comic relief. Yeah.
you can see it will get filtered and the language will be displaying it. The user can select the language.
Okay, and could you do it again on Android, because I could see some strange things happening. Could you show it to me again? Okay, and start writing down DEU. DEU. Okay, all right. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Okay, right. Okay, great.
Any queries regarding this?
No. I need to play with it myself. So no. But thank you. That's fine from what I can see.
Thank you.
So PEMOB 462. So PEMOB 462, this is as we discussed. So if the user presses on create an account, we'll be fetching the language list. So at that time, if the user does not have any internet connection, we'll be showing the snack bar you are offline. So when the user presses on create account in Android, okay. So here I have fetch, and the first thing is actually if the user does not set any language, so I'll be fetching from the user local, and then I'll be showing here. So that is, after fetching the user local language, I'll just compare with the AP list of languages. If it is found, I'll be displaying the name. If it is not found, I'll show it as native language. So once the user sets language from the drop down, so from next time onwards, we'll be showing the selected language from the source. So it was done both Android and iOS. So any queries, Robert?
No, that's fine.
So PEMOB 463. No, 463 is the
And with regarding 463, it is only in Android. First, I will disable the app permission. When the user clicks on the scan icon, the user get a pop-up asking for permissions. Until the user clicks on allow, it will be not allowed inside the camera. First, I give allow. Now the user will be redirected to the camera, and if the user does that,
and deletes the permission. Then again, if he clicks, he'll be getting a pop-up again.
Okay.
Again, if he clicks on, he'll be getting a permission.
Good. Good.
Any queries regarding this?
No, that's fine.
479 L. For in 479 script, I completed 248 and 259 issues. So I'll just show that. So 248, when I open the level, there is no animation. So just go. So I just go into click on clicking of level. You can see an animation. So now you can see the push animation out there. Earlier, it will just without animation, it will just open up.
Well, I couldn't see the animation. It was too quick, actually. So I wonder whether this was just a question of the bandwidth. Could you try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, now I can see it. Okay, good.
Only build, if you try, it will not. You cannot see the animation at all. You just start to appear and refresh. So how it was earlier. So this is 240 and 249. So when I come from lesson view and back to this units view, it will not show any animation. So I open any lesson. Then I tap back to go to the level and see an animation now. So this push animation was also not there earlier. These two have been completed. So for 2 to 9, so I've searched. So there are solutions, but none seem to be. And I've added a open issue also in the comment section. See that?
Okay.
So,
Well, that's the one we discussed yesterday. That's fine. Okay. I'm playing with it myself now, and I can see that's fine. Everything's okay. Oh, by the way, this tab bar issue with my profile courses and icons appearing on the top of the label, it also appears on my iPhone 7 Plus. So not only 4.7, but also on iPhone 4 Plus, 7 Plus.
I think that is connected with CSS styling in component, and maybe we should fix Flexbox for these buttons.
one of the plugins that we use for the tab bar, so maybe issues from there. We need to download it, or else we'll put the CSS fix.
Oh, I can see one minor issue with the registration view, namely the list of languages is going to open only if you tap the arrow pointing down. Well, it should be the whole field. That's one thing, but this is a minor issue. Secondly, going back, it's quite difficult. I believe that there's too little of the margin in the back button. So these are the issues that I'm going to report.
Yeah, it requires some padding.
Yeah. So yeah, but these are minor issues, so we can fix them later. Okay. But I'm going to report them. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So moving on to 250.
Okay, 250 is terms of service should be open in model view instead of push view. So we have terms of service at the bottom. On click of this, it moves from the bottom to top. We close the
virus, terms of service from bottom to top, and then top to bottom.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. 518. 518 is the same functionality, but then page where it appears differs. Android, I'm clicking the call to action over here. Same way as it was before. So, should I typing the same thing again, David?
No, that's fine.
Okay. So, so it works the same way, and in I click in the page, it will get open.
Yeah, but I tried to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, and it says that code not recognized.
It's a hyphen in the middle, David. 1, 2, 3, 4 hyphen 5, 6, 7, 8 hyphen 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dash 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1.
Hyphen. Yeah, I'll just type in the code. 1, 2, 3, 4 hyphen 5, 6, 7, 8 hyphen 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's exactly the same. And when I tap check code, it says code not recognized.
Check if you have any. If it's an autocorrect, then there might be some special characters or something like that inserted. Just check for
Let me try
spaces.
again. Let me try again. No, it's the same.
Because this is the same test flight build which we uploaded yesterday, that week.
Yeah. Let me show it to you. Sorry, not this one. I wanted to turn on my camera. Okay. It's the code.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The way this one is 5, 7, 6, 8.
I must learn from my son how to count to 10. Okay. It works. It works. Yeah. Okay. It works fine. So. Okay. Yeah. So I need to look for some tuition. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, I'll share my screen again. So QA had a suggestion in this page, like just. I guess this one is done. Yeah. So QA had a suggestion in this page. Valli's comment was like we can also to white color to match the background of the page visible properly in this page alone.
So the characters should be of white font. Is that what you mean?
The way, I mean, in the other page, this one is perfect, but then over here, I mean, in this page it is perfect, and the letters and things are legible over here. But then in this page, I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, that was his comment.
So your suggestion should be white, right?
Yeah, you can just if it's fine, we can just change it.
I agree. Let's do it.
Okay. So that's all that story. And this one, as I showed before, if you just go on to the other tab, you get not in this page. So if I type in something, and the contents will get cleared over here.
Yeah, there is this strange situation in which we have some expanding animation, right? So the screen is very wide. I noticed that a second ago on my device and your device too. Let's try to reduce it. So let's. Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess we are refreshing the contents, David, but this one was. I'll just check it, David.
Yeah,
This one
it
might be
can.
relation.
We need to fix it. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, David. We'll check it.
I think that we should set a max width value for this container. Maybe it's connected with this.
This one is a tabbed component, right? So I mean, the container has been. I mean, this one does not appear often, but yeah, we can see it now. Check it, David.
Okay.
So I guess that's all. 248 and 249 he has explained already.
So we will keep that open. So that's all with and I think so 79. Okay, that is also the animation. Okay. Other than that,
If you're talking to me, then I can't hear you. Sorry.
we can close the sprint now, David.
Okay. Yes. Now I could hear it. So I can close the sprint. Yes. In progress. Complete sprint. 15 issues were done. 4 issues were incomplete. One of which had all of its subtasks complete. So I believe this is Maha's task, as far as I remember. Let me see. No. There should be 4. So we have the spike. So we are keeping the spike, the Ezel spike, so 479, right? So it's a spillover.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. 363, 361, and 451. No, these all are fine. Okay. All right. So I'm completing the sprint.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Closed.
Okay, and Radian has created his new story for the refactoring.
Okay, yeah, 514. Okay, that's fine. I'm moving it to the top of the backlog. Okay, and Ezel, could you estimate it?
520 is 5.7 and this is
540, yes.
Okay. Sprint starts tomorrow. Okay. Ends on 9th. We are going to have a sprint due to the holidays and the exam. And you will not be available for next. So based on that, we can tell you the date. And we can trace it by okay. You have 3 days this week. No, if you are sure, then you can take it. Because after 5th, you can't have it. Jan 5th, David, would be the due date for 5th.
Kalpana, I can't hear you, sorry.
Is it better now?
Yes, better.
Okay. So Jan 5th is the due date for 540.
Well, let's discuss it. I think that the sooner we complete it, 540, the better, because this might affect other bugs and new bugs may appear. So I think that if it is so critical, maybe not critical, but so basic, right, that we're going to check the architecture, I think that we should start with it and we should complete it in the next sprint. But if you believe otherwise, then just let me know. I'm not insisting on having that in the sprint, but I believe that it could solve other problems. So maybe it's better to include it.
Actually, David, I'm taking leave
for a week.
yeah, so that is
Yeah, I realized that. Yeah.
so otherwise we will put 29th itself.
So in your opinion, you wouldn't include it in this sprint, you would include it in the next one, right?
No, this is going to be
No, we are taking the sprint only, David.
Okay, all right.
Right. So the sprint ends only on 9th January.
Well, I couldn't. Well, I just heard some words, but I couldn't make sense any sense of it.
you can
You just mute and
Is it audible now?
Yeah, much better.
Is it audible now?
Yes.
Okay. We are going with the 3 week sprint, right, David? So
Yes.
the sprint end date is on 9th.
Let me see, just to make sure. It should start as of tomorrow and last till the 9th of January. Correct.
Right.
It's going to be an overkill because on that day I'm going to have 2 sprint reviews, and I'm going to die. Okay. Anyway, right. So I'm going to take yours in the morning and the other one in the afternoon. Brilliant. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. And David, can you share your screen?
Absolutely.
Okay. So are we okay to fix on 5th, David? The due date?
Pardon, could you repeat it? Could you repeat the question?
So are we okay to fix the date as 5th for 504? Sorry, 540?
The 5th of January, that's what you mean?
Yeah, Friday.
Absolutely, absolutely. But how about the estimate? Because I couldn't hear any estimates.
5 points.
Okay, all right. Okay. I heard that you were discussing it, but I couldn't hear the final decision.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So this one, no, configure fields, due date. Okay. All right. So let me set it to the 5th of January. Okay. Update. Okay, so we are including it. It's assigned to Ezel already. Good. Implement button for showing keyboard. We're going to include it because.
So, could you explain me by email on what exactly is the problem with building an application? And I will help you by email. Because now I have checked out on my branch and I have built correctly application.
He says he is able to.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, suppose if I'm running from my machine and I committed, able to run it properly. But then someone else pulls from that branch, he can't do it unless the fields are properly met. That's why I just asked him to take the lines of code whichever he has committed in package log.json. And if he has done it now, we can check it in Mali's machine.
Okay.
Okay, so if there are any issues, please let's proceed them offline, right? So let's do it by email, okay?
Okay, David.
Okay, I think maybe we can have a separate call with Arik and work on it.
Yeah.
Either a separate call or we can do it offline. I think that offline could be better because we might need to share some commands and so on. So maybe it would be better to do it by email. But we'll see. We'll see. If it turns out that emails are ineffective, then we'll have a call. Okay.
Sure, David.
Okay. All right. 361. This is a spillover, so we can move it to the sprint, I think. Then we have the spike. Yes.
David, instead we can link it to the spike story 540.
So this was related to 540. Are you yes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 363. I put 363. I thought that it was related to 363.
I think both are related to 540.
I see. Okay. All right. So let me edit it. And PEMOB 361 might be related to it. Okay. So we are not including it in the sprint. Is that what you mean?
Do you want to have it included in the sprint or let it be in the
Just link it in.
Okay, so we can just leave those two in the backlog. So once 540 is done, we can confirm whether the bugs occurs or not. David.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Then we have the push animations. How about this one? Are we keeping it? Are we moving it to the next sprint? Spike?
Actually, there is no solution right now. There's attached a link also for that. There's an issue in GitHub. I mentioned in the spike. We'll just keep following that issue. So if there is any improvement, we can take it up and close it.
So,
okay?
Yeah, but we are keeping it in the backlog or moving it to the sprint because I couldn't hear it.
Backlog.
Backlog.
Okay. All right. As a user, I want to go back to a particular level of TOC, right? This is the one that we discussed yesterday.
Okay, fine.
As a user, I want to see, yeah, let's maybe assign it to somebody already. Or you would prefer to determine the sprint and then we can assign things. It's up to you.
We can assign it in parallel so that we can calculate the load for each person. Who
Okay.
will be?
Sorry.
Yeah, Mahal, you working on it? So 525 is for Mahal.
Okay. And the due date?
She says Jan 3. Okay, you'll give earlier date for remaining studies. Okay.
Okay. And how about courses unlocked grouped in the course page?
Who will take one? So silent. Ram Gautam. Yeah, I'm not looking. You will take Gautam? Okay. Okay.
Okay, so who's going to be responsible for that?
Gautam.
Gautam?
Okay. Yes, David, it is for Gautam.
Okay.
28th.
Okay, Gautam, one thing, and the same for Maha, but I believe that it's more related to what Gautam needs to do. Please make sure that you have all necessary information from me by Friday, because Friday is my last day before the leave, and I'm not going to respond to emails or anything starting from the 26th of December, ending the 3rd of January is going to be my first day, right? So after the leave. So if you have any questions, please try to formulate them before, on Friday at the latest. Okay? I promise to check my email even on Friday evening, my time, but please make sure that you have all the necessary data. I believe that you should, because I believe that it should be quite easy, as we discussed it yesterday extensively. But if you have any questions, any problems, just let me know so that I can clarify.
Sure, David.
Okay, then Aziz, I don't want to see a top navigation bar when I'm closing the activity to have more space on the screen. Right, so this is about the activities, and here you will need some Alex assistance, right? And who's gonna take the challenge?
He will pass on. He will help you in finishing this.
Because from our side, just hiding navigation bar is not a big thing.
If we remove it, he will possibly. It is for. It is for.
David, a small query here. So, RN, we have to just hide the top navigation bar, right? And Eric will be handling, he will be looking over the functionality, close button. Is that fine, or you have to?
No. You need to hide the top navigation bar. That's one thing. And Eric is going to provide the activities with the X button. And then you need to, and he's going to probably send some event.
Yeah.
Okay. But what you need to do on this side of the app is fetch the event, right? And Eric can help you how to do that. He can tell you how to do that. And then you need to display a pop-up and send some feedback. So if the user says yes, we should withdraw from the screen, right? So we should go back. But if the user says no, we should remain in the screen, right? So Arek's going to help you in this that you're going to see the X button, right? And he's going to send the event and tell you how to fetch it.
From my side, I will add a feature to sending event from X button. On your side, you should hide the navigation bar and fetch and event.
Yeah, exactly.
And very similar logic is completed in issue about showing keyboard. So.
Well, guys, I have an idea. Let's withdraw it from the sprint for a moment, right? Let's add other things, right? And treat it as deprioritize it a bit, and so we'll see how many points we have left, and then we'll decide whether to include it. Because there is one complication here, Alex.
Yeah,
if we remove it,
and
Yeah, we will. No, not this one. Not this one. This would be okay. The problem is that if we remove the navigation bar, we're going to lose the navigation between the app and the activity. Right? We would need to update the activity, all the activity, and it might take too much time. So maybe this sprint is not the best sprint to do it because this is Christmas, etc. Right? So maybe let's try to let's put the other ones, and then we'll see if we need to do it in this sprint, or we can skip it for a while. Okay. All right. So if the device is locked at the time of downloading, cloud icon failed to disappear. Right. So this is an issue reported by Icon. Scanning a QR, show valid QR screen again, and tapping later and closing the sprint. These are all bugs. Yes.
Can we assign the due date as we have it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
407. Erin? Second Jan. Okay.
Is it still Ezel?
Can you? Okay, David, Ariel.
Okay.
Okay, Ariel, I think you are done for this one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
504. Is this for Veena? Okay. This is for Veena.
Friday.
And third, you're on vacation for a week and can you only okay, right?
Maybe I'll be leaving home.
Oh, okay.
By Friday.
No, you're if you are confident that you can finish by Friday, then no issues.
Better Jan 3rd.
Jan 3rd?
Yeah. Suppose
If I complete early, I'll just give it.
Okay, fine. Jan 3rd, David.
Repeat.
Sorry?
Kalpana, could you repeat? Date?
3rd Jan.
Okay. Okay. App crash, exiting from app on clicking phone back button inside any levels. Again, variables. Thing.
You are going to take it. It's for Maha. Twenty-ninth Friday. Okay.
Okay. All right. Splash screen is missing on launching the app with no internet connection.
It's for Ram.
No, sorry, not this one. And due date?
26.
No, 26th. Okay. All right. I thought that the 6th. Okay.
And 511 is also for Ram. And due date? 27.
Okay, which one do you mean? 510?
11?
No, Kalpana, could you repeat?
It's 511, David. We are done with 510.
Okay, right. So this one's for whom?
Yeah, this is also for Ram Kumar.
Okay.
And due date would be 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 520. This is for Maha. Due date. Jan 2nd, David.
Okay, color change for removed downloaded content.
That's for Ram Kumar.
But one more thing,
Which one? That
remove download content, something is reported.
do we have it? The back color.
Another thing, 5 reported that all the unit contents are downloaded. There is a bug. You want to link it?
Want to link it or?
Issue number is 1236. Issue which one was saying.
Okay, but we will estimate it. How do you want to have it? You want to merge both together?
Yeah.
Instead of two separate. Huh? This is 2 points.
But both are related. Yeah,
Both are related. You can have it separate also. Both stories to you. Okay. So due date would be 5 and Jan 2nd, David.
Okay. So the QR code icon is probably too small. It's hard to tap it.
That one will be for Sheikh.
This is for Sheikh. Date. Okay.
But the thing is, David, we have already increased padding size when behind the icon. Still, while you can feel like this one is not enough. So you can just check it in your device and we'll get your feedback and work on it. Because we have all increased the touchable area over there. It's fine.
Okay,
We change.
good.
This is a minor one.
Yeah.
So we can have it on.
Yeah, make it fine.
30 seconds, David. What was the one he made?
5.
No, 550 is not.
536.
David, can we push 536 into the spread for Ram?
Which one?
536.
536. Where is it?
All the way down. Last but 4.
That's before. Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, how many points? Oh, because I can see. So Valipan actually managed to put them. Okay, good. All right. So how many points?
2 points, David. And it's for Ram Kumar. And due date would
How about the due date?
Jan 2nd. Right, 32. We're all, I think, low priority. First,
I'm not
let's.
sure if David has sorted out after the.
David, is it okay if we push few of the bugs from?
No, could you repeat?
Is it okay if we can push few of the bugs from the bottom?
Sorry, Carbon, I can't understand you. Could you repeat it slowly?
Okay, Valliyappan has added a few more bugs from his regression testing. So they're
Yes.
all kept down. So can we push it forward? Few of the bugs. Like
Is that what you mean?
yeah, I'll mention. Okay, 532. Yes, and one more 537.
532. So I should include it in the sprint, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And 537.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's estimate and assign both. 532 is for Ram Kumar. And estimation? Both. Two points, David. And due date would be? Okay. 22nd. Okay. And how about 537? Estimation, Veena? 2 points. Okay, sir? Okay. Due date? Due date. It's not Friday. Due date. Friday. 22nd. 22nd.
And you said 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think we can stop here, right? We have 40. Well, we have 44 in the velocity. We still need to include something for ARIC, and I don't know how to deal with that ARIC. I wonder whether we should add a new task with the resizing, right? So I think. Okay. So improvement. Content node as a user. I want the design pack. No, the activities. Be more responsive to okay, and how many points?
So we need to finish this to the Thursday. Yeah, right.
But just to give me something for demo. But we can finish it by, I believe, the end of the sprint.
Okay. So 5 points.
Okay.
We're ready, but time.
No, I mean
All of them. The 5 points only for radio.
Really? We are almost done with it.
Yes, but we have audio player.
Let's keep it 5, and then we can reestimate. Okay, if necessary. So let's see how far we are by Thursday, and then we can reestimate it if necessary. We will still have some problem. I believe that Kalpana is going to agree that we have some extra space here. So this is well, we still know what to do, and I think that we can leave it at that.
And I think that we can add the issue connected with comp.
It's there, but you want to add it in the sprint. Okay. So this is going to be added. Well, you don't know the story, but I had a few calls with the team, and I wanted to speak Polish to Valliyappan, for example, for some reason. I started even I said Cześć. Yeah. things happen. Okay, all right. And I think let's stop. Let's stop, Alec. You need to be flexible. You need to be really flexible. So let's leave it there. Okay. So guys, what do you think? I think that's enough. I think that if when I'm back on the 3rd of January and we have a call and it turns out that we have some space, we can add new bugs from what Valipens has reported today. So we can pick some other things as well, right? That would be my idea. What do you think?
Okay. But Gautam and Maha said they can take 2 more. I mean, 1 for each. They are small ones and they are ready to take it up.
Okay. So which ones?
Yeah, the first one, 530.
And this is going to be for whom?
That's for Mahalakshmi. 2 points.
Okay. And due date, I'm going to add the story point here.
And due date would be Jan 2nd. Okay, and one more is for Gautam, that is 535.
535, okay, sorry.
535, yeah.
Okay.
Landing on scans. Okay, how many points? 2 points.
22nd.
Yes.
Okay, and 22nd will be the due date.
22nd, okay.
20,
And 2
22.
22, okay, sorry. Okay. And 2 points.
Yeah.
This 1, 2.
We have crossed half.
Is that okay?
Yes, David.
Okay.
Team, are you okay with computer issues? Do you feel under load or overload? Anybody has any feeling on that? Okay, fine. Okay with all, David. We can give start time.
Okay, so it's going to start tomorrow. And it's going to finish on the 9th of January. Okay. The 14 working days, 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, cool.
Okay. And today we do not have Shrink and Aliappan for the call, so I'll schedule the retro later. Once everybody is present, we can have retro.
Okay, no problem. But you need to have it without me, probably, right? Because I may not be available. Well, I'm not going to be available as of next week. And if you plan for this week, well, I'll try to join you. But I still need to fix lots of things before the leave. So just invite me and I'll respond. But not for next week. Right? Next week is.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm planning to have it this week, but not sure of the date and time. I'll schedule it and you know about your availability. It's fine.
No problem. I'll do my best. I'm going to be unavailable on Friday afternoon because I'm having sprint planning, sprint review with another team from Ukraine, and this is going to be Friday afternoon. But Friday, well, sometime in the morning, I have some plans, but we can try. Okay?
Sure, David. Yeah, fine.
All right, brilliant. So thank you very much, and we'll see you. Have nice leaves, those of you who go on leaves, and we'll hear each other tomorrow anyway. Right?
Okay, hold on for a minute, David. It has some comments. Yeah,
Backlog 534 can be removed.
Okay, 509 and 534 in the backlog can be closed.
Due to the JSON file changes.
These issues came after due to that change. We have put a workaround for that now.
Okay, so which ones? Could you repeat? 534, was that correct? Was that it?
Yeah, and 509.
Okay, so 534
and 509. So we have fixed that now. So we've temporarily used UID for fetching it.
Okay. Okay, and the second one?
509. 50.
509. Okay.
Yeah.
And Naveed, one more suggestion. If we are known before of the the Zeppelin, because right now Zeppelin we have a few changes, and when Valli was just checking it for regression testing, he was like confused. I mean, which one to go, which one to consider. So it would be better if we are aware of the changes. Yeah, if we are notified of the changes made in Zeppelin and Jason as well.
Okay, so what you're suggesting is that we update the Zeppelin according to our discussions, right? Is that what you mean?
Yes, David.
Okay, I'll try, but the problem is that we have Marcelli, who is currently responsible for the project, and he is responsible for two projects: the parent app and our app. And he is flooded by my requests related to the parent app. So I'm sure that he doesn't have time to do it now, but as soon as he becomes available, I'll ask him to do it. Okay?
Sure, David.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it.
Yes, David, that's all from our end.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.